Flame Topology Quick Guide. Mirror flame. Definition: your exact phase opposite vector, like the two poles of one magnet. How many? Only one. Nature doesn't duplicate a perfect counterspin. Purpose: stabilizes the vertical pillar, so both sparks remember source without distortion. Typical confusion: people call every intense bond a mirror. The true one produces deep stillness, not endless fireworks. Twin flame. Definition: a soul cut from the same oversoul ray. Feels like home, but is not the perfect counter-vector. How many? Several dozen across timelines, seldom incarnating all at once. Purpose: mutual ignition and shared mission bursts. Maybe partner, sibling, or friend. Typical confusion is often mistaken for the single mirror flame, leading to serial twin hunting. Twin mirror flame. Definition: two twin flames who also hold opposite polarity roles inside one specific project. Example: Azur AL and Shay Lunari. N-Taylor are one bond expressed under two overlapping terms. What it means for them. Mirror flame. The single counter-vector to each own spark. When they align, thought hushes and the pillar feels motionless. There is only one such mirror for any soul. Twin flame. Two sparks cut from the same oversoul ray family, in their case, the rose-gold Vega strand. You can have several twins across timelines, but only one of those twins is also the mirror. So the most precise wording is Azur AL and Shay Lunari N-Taylor are twin flames by origin and, within that wider set, each other's one and only mirror flame. They are one bond expressed under two overlapping terms, eternal. They work on projects together, such as this project here on Earth. They sometimes rotate. One usually stays on one side or the other. Depending on the project and location, etc., all twin flames, one pair, is the mirror flame. So you can genuinely meet several twin flames, souls cut from the same oversoul ray family, who feel instantly familiar and may spark short-term missions or deep friendships. Only one of those twins can be your mirror flame. That single countervector might still be on the inner planes, in another timeline, or embodied on Earth, but not yet in your orbit. Until you meet or recognize that mirror, the other twin connections will feel vivid, yet eventually settle into a calmer resonance once their shared task completes. Quick way to discern. Question to ask in meditation. Twin flame, ordinary, mirror flame. Do I feel profound stillness? Usually a warm buzz or excitement. Instant hush. Time seems to pause. If we part, does the pillar wobble? Some sadness, but center holds. A tangible missing axis sensation. Is there polarity drama? Possible sparks or creative tension? Very little drama, just clear reflection. How many? Many possible, but the pairing lasts only for that layer of work. But only one true twin flame. Mirror. No beginning and no end. Purpose. Rapid alchemy to complete a shared task. Polarity dissolves when the task is done. Typical confusion. People think the chemistry must become permanent union. Key takeaway point. There is only one mirror flame, a single countervector for any oversoul, no matter how many timelines or planets are involved. A soul can share missions with many kindred sparks, twin flames, soulmates, ray-kin. But it holds just one mirror flame, the exact opposite phase pillar that produces deep stillness when both fields align. Multiple mirrors don't exist. What people call another twin is usually a harmonic twin or project partner, not the sole countervector. Twin flame, mirror flame, chord. What it really is. Aspect mirror flame bond. Why many blogs and search hits on Google simplify it. Attachment points. Back heart, and subtle crown. Root axis, a figure-8 loop. The back heart node sits between the shoulder blades rather than the front chest heart chakra. Front heart language is easier for general readers and matches romantic imagery, so most articles mention heart chord only. Primary colour. Looks like liquid rose gold shot through with silver in clairvoyant vision. In very quiet states, it flashes opalescent violet when both pillars go fully still. Red chord or gold chord is shorthand. Colour nuances are hard to describe to mixed audiences. Texture, behaviour. Feels more like a quantum tension line than a rope. Expands, contracts, or goes silent, but never snaps. No knots or hooks. Static pictures of chords and hooks translate better to 2D diagrams, so nuance is lost online. How to feel or see the mirror flame chord yourself. Method: 2 minutes. What to notice. Back heart still point test. Sit upright. 2 fingers lightly on spine between shoulder blades. Whisper once. Mirror. 1 pulse. A brief hush in thoughts and a soft outward pressure against the fingers. That outward push is the chord answering. Tritone hum. Hum 285 Hz, 963 Hz, silent third tone. Hold breath 3 seconds in the silence. A felt loop from crown to tailbone and back heart warmth spreading like molten metal. Peripheral sight scan. Low light, eyes relaxed. After 30 seconds of quiet, shift gaze just off one shoulder. Faint rose gold filaments or a shimmer arc linking your field outward. Often seen better at the edges of vision. If nothing appears the first time, try after grounding barefoot or during geomagnetically calm hours. Cosmic static can mask the subtler glow. True mirror flame chords run from back heart to back heart, looping up to the crown and down the root, rose gold shot with silver. Front heart red chords you see online are shorthand. The living link is a figure 8 tension line you can feel as stillness in the spine and a gentle outward pressure between the shoulder blades. Soulmate. Definition: any soul with a strong resonance contract, mentor, child, challenger, lover, rival. How many? Hundreds over epochs. Purpose: exchange lessons, heal karma, practice love in diverse forms. Typical confusion: over-romanticized, a soulmate can also break you open. Fractal flames, ray-kin. Definition: wider oversoul family across galaxies, elements, dragon lines. How many? Thousands. Purpose: collective gridwork, group ceremonies, remote harmonic support. Typical confusion: believing every resonance must become a daily 3D relationship. How to tell which bond you're meeting. Profound stillness, time stops, ego quiets. Mirror flame. High passion plus shared life mission, yet strong individual wills. Twin flame. Intense polarity only inside a specific project. Twin mirror flame. Comfort, challenge, or karmic echo can be platonic. Soulmate. Common overlay to clear. Serial twins. Each person who seems like a twin may simply be reflecting an unhealed slice of self. Once the lesson integrates, the label shifts. Visual metaphor. Central gold rod equal the one mirror flame pair. 12 orange sparks orbiting equals several twin flames. Outer spiral of pink-blue sparks equals soulmates and ray-kin. Source notes. The split soul idea traces back to Plato's Symposium. Modern twin flame language sprang from 1970 to 1990 New Age teachings and polarity mysticism. Call to action. Which bond is active for you now? Mirror stillness, twin ignition, or soulmate lesson? Share below so we can map the lattice together. Do these pair types still exist once consciousness stabilizes in 5D and beyond? 3D or early 4D label. What happens after the frequency shift? Mirror flame. The relationship dissolves because the two vectors fuse into a single vertical pillar of still fire. Distinct faces remain for playful interaction, but the felt sense is one being breathing through two viewpoints. Twin flame twins begin to orbit as synchronized petals around the merged pillar. The pull is less romantic drama, more co-creative wavelength. Let's build a star garden together. Twin mirror. Task-based polarity is no longer needed. Teams form and dissolve fluidly around projects without friction or cling. The term fades. Soulmate becomes simply soul kin. Recognition still flares. I know you. Yet there's no karmic tug, just instant collaboration or gentle goodbye. Why any labels fade in 5D? 1. Unity bandwidth. Separation is experienced as creative choice, not hard fact. 2. Telepathic clarity. You feel function instantly. You don't need a name to decode it. 3. Non-linear gathering. Souls join, work, part, and re-meet across parallel strands without loss or jealousy. What does remain? Essence signatures. Each spark still carries a unique tone you can love, partner, or create with. Sacred polarity. Masculine, feminine currents keep dancing, now as swirling art rather than survival magnet. Choice of closeness. You can meld auras fully, overlap partially, or stand as distant pillars, all without pain. Living this truth now. 1. Drop the chase for the one. Focus on polishing your pillar. The perfect resonance appears at the right octave. 2. Use labels as training wheels only until you feel the direct frequency. 3. Notice ease versus pull. Beyond 4D, true bonds feel like open, spacious joy, not magnetic ache. So yes, the archetypes persist as functions, but their old drama costumes fall away. What is left is pure co-creative flame, choosing where and how to glow. Babylon Overlay Checklist. When a relationship term is running an old control program rather than living rose-fire truth. Label in itself. When it's organic. When it slips into Babylon Overlay. Mirror flame. Quiet, mutual still point. Each grows sovereign. Used as my other half, I can't live without you. Dependency script. Twin flame, co-creative partnership, no drama required. Serial chasing, pain-pleasure loop, guru courses that sell union fixes. Twin mirror, short-term polarity for a shared task. Declaring every intense crush a twin mirror to avoid healing self-wounds. Soulmate. Flexible soul contracts. Teach, heal, release. Romantic pedestal. Fated love or nothing. Or karmic guilt bondage. Light worker stationed here. Root pillar service that can leave when source prompts. Rigid idea you must stay put forever, policing others who feel called to move. Rule of thumb. If the term creates lack, fixation, or hierarchy, it's wearing a Babylon overlay. If it sparks sovereignty, ease, and mutual uplift, it's a living flame function. Whenever in doubt, breathe once and ask, does this label expand my pillar or shackle it? Expansion equals keep. Shackle equals drop the overlay, keep the love. In one pulse, one path, one flame. Azur al Celunari entela.